Hi, I'm Rob, and in this video we're going to unbox and install the disk drive to the PS5 Pro. In familiar fashion, like the PS5 Pro when it had something rattling around inside the box, this one is kind of similar. It's only have an obsession with making something rattle around inside, but it's probably just user manuals like it was before, so let's unbox this thing. Little seal there. Like the most overcomplicated, fancy top flaps I think I've ever seen. Anyway, let's not start talking about top flaps. There's our thing that was probably rattling around. That is indeed the user manual, and a couple more of our fancy little feet things. These look a different height to the other ones, or maybe they're the same. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Right, here's our plate cover. And here is the thing itself. Right, one disk drive. Let's get it installed. Right, first things first, obviously you turn off the PS5 before you unplug all the leads. Don't want to have anything happen. Not rest mode, turn it off completely so it's properly turned off, otherwise you have to do that rebuild database thing that says you did not turn me off properly and all that stuff. Probably not in that voice. Right, so with our machine unplugged and on the floor, you're going to want to flip it over so it's upside down and remove the original feet if you're using them. And the reason is the feet provided with the disk drive are quite a lot longer. They're a fair bit bigger. That's the old ones. This is the newer ones. You can see there's a definite size difference. We'll put them to one side so we don't get them mixed up. Now it's the bigger panel you're going to want to remove, and it just literally just snaps off. So just pull it from the sides there and it will pop straight off. Now all you're going to do is align this part here with the corner of the console, and make sure obviously the drive is at the front, therefore you can't go wrong, and just put it in place, and it is the easiest thing ever. That is literally it. The job is done. Right, so to fit the new faceplate is actually not as straightforward as taking off the old one. If you just put it on top and push it down thinking that's in place, it's not. It's still actually loose and will wobble and can come off really easily. What I'll do is I'll spin the machine around slightly, because the best way to do it for me is to actually look at these two parts here and then line them up with the bottom of the machine and just sit them over, gently over the lip there, like that, and then just tip it forward like that, push down, and you'll hear a firm click. You don't hear that firm click, you didn't do it right. And that is it, that is done. You can then install the new feet. They just push in like that. And that is it, we're done. We have the disk drive installed. Do prefer the look of the machine without the drive, I have to say. I love the way it kind of looked like it was kind of floating before. That was really, really cool. But hey, it is what it is. If you want access to your disc-based games, you're going to need a drive for this thing. Right, what happens when we first turn on updating your disk drive? Cool. That means it's been recognized and is working properly. We've got a disk to throw in there. Your disk drive is connected to your PS5. To use your disk drive, register it to your PS5, okay? Registering your disk drive. You can now use your disk drive with your PS5. Alright. Well, that was very, very straightforward and easy, so let's chuck in a disk and make sure it works okay. No Man's Sky it is. Interested to see how loud this drive is. The original drive on my first PS5, which I've still got, found a bit noisy and clunky. I doubt if things have changed, but hey, let's see. First impression, that is a first impression without actually testing the other one. That sounds quite a lot smoother. and nicer than the first drives that were in the original PS5. Right, so let's dive in, and there it is, installed. Very, very straightforward, painless procedure. And once you're done, might be a good idea just to store the faceplate you're not using anymore in the box with the feet you're not using anymore, so you know where they are. Alright, let's get that all chucked in there and put away. Like that. Right, so if you enjoyed this video, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button if you found it useful and helpful, because that really does help, and may as well put it back inside the original box at the same time. But thanks for watching, and bye for now.